Picture 2.1 million Palestinians forced into a fenced camp called a humanitarian city, while the world stays silent. That's Gaza's reality, and a group of UK politicians is shouting, "No more!" Could this rebellion in Parliament challenge Netanyahu's power? Let's dive in. On July 10, 2025, nearly 60 Labour MPs sent a fiery letter to Foreign Secretary David Lammy, demanding the UK recognize Palestine now. From centrists like Liam Byrne to leftists like Diane Abbott, these lawmakers are united in fury. They're slamming Israel's plan to displace Gaza's entire population to a safe zone in Rafah's ruins. A plan they call ethnic cleansing, echoing Israeli lawyer Michael Svard's warning of crimes against humanity. The MPs demand sanctions on Israeli settlements, continued aid for Palestinian refugees, and action to free hostages held by Hamas since October 2023. This is a direct attack on Netanyahu's policies, shaking Britain's political core. Why this rebellion? Gaza's crisis is unbearable. Over 57,000 dead, 86% of its people under evacuation orders. Families face starvation, hospitals are collapsing, and Israeli airstrikes rage on. The MP's letter condemns Israel's Rafah plan, announced by Defense Minister Israel Katz on July 7, as a step toward erasing Palestinian presence. UK public opinion is shifting. 45% of voters, 59% of Labour supporters, see Israel's actions as genocide. Protests flood London, pushing MPs to act. Labour's Clive Lewis said it best: "Justice delayed is justice denied." These MPs are done waiting. But Prime Minister Keir Starmer isn't fully on board. He talks of recognizing Palestine at the right time for a two-state solution, frustrating the rebels. Meanwhile, European allies like France are bolder. President Emmanuel Macron, visiting the UK on July 8, urged a ceasefire and backed Palestine's recognition at a 2025 UN conference. The Labour MPs want Starmer to follow nations like Spain and Ireland, who've already recognized Palestine. Yet, Starmer's caution and pressure from allies like the US, where Ambassador Mike Huckabee downplays Gaza's crisis, could stall progress. What's at stake? This rebellion isn't just a letter. It's a sign the tide is turning. The MPs accuse Netanyahu of fueling Gaza's disaster to dodge his corruption trial, with investigations suggesting he's prolonging the war for political survival. Their demands, sanctions, aid, recognition, could push the UK to rethink its role in enabling Israel. If they succeed, it might spark global action, tightening the noose on Netanyahu's regime. This fight for justice is far from over. Will Labour's rebellion force Starmer to act, or will Netanyahu's influence hold? Drop your thoughts below. Do you think the UK will recognize Palestine? Share this video to expose Gaza's crisis and Labour